How's it going, everybody? This is Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics, iHeartRadio, Sunny 99.1. We are here at the Hobby Center checking out the latest and greatest show that Theater Under the Stars is bringing to town. It's Guys and Dolls. So we're going to go talk to a couple of the cast members about the show right now, so let's head inside and see what they have to say. How's it going, everybody? This is Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics, Sunny 99.1 and iHeartRadio. I am here with two very, very talented people from a show that you absolutely need to see. It's from Guys and Dolls here at the Hobby Center with Theater Under the Stars. Now, first off, before I get started, if you guys will please go introduce yourselves, tell us about your role in the show, and why we need to see this show.
Oh, thank you. My name is Omar Lopez-Cepero, and I play Sky Masterson. In this version of Guys and Dolls, I'm a Cuban Sky Masterson.
I love that.
And I'm Madison Claire Parks, and I play Sarah Brown, and the unlikely missionary that falls in love with a gambler. And that's my role in the show.
All right, now, like you said, you do play a Cuban role in this show. There is a big Latin influence that we're not used to with this show. How do you feel like that has changed the show? Do you feel like it's added a much needed kind of, I guess, newness to this production?
Well, I think what's interesting is that I think you could do the show in a multitude of different cultural backgrounds, and the story still has relevance and can be played in a lot of different ways. I think what's fun is that we get to bring a new element to the piece and kind of allow ourselves to create something new in something that's 50 years old. So for me, it's really rewarding to represent my culture, and kind of infuse a little bit of the Latin passion into these roles that have been seen for 50 years already.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think it adds such a wonderful layer also to the Sky-Sarah relationship, because it's not just a missionary and a gambler. In the 50s, there's much more tension there, and and to play to that, and it adds a whole new layer to the show that I think works perfectly with Guys and Dolls.
Absolutely.
Now, one of the things I really liked about y'all's two characters is the chemistry that you guys exhibit on stage. It's so much fun to watch you guys together. Has it been like that since the beginning? Did you guys immediately click when you first were introduced to each other? Absolutely.
No, absolutely. It's I think we in our industry we're kind of thrust into a situation of like, okay, hey, we literally said, okay, we have to fall in love.
Hi, nice to
Quick.
meet you. Let's fall in love. Great.
Yeah. And it's really fun. She's very easy to play off of, the chemistry was immediate for us, and we both came at it very open and having an opportunity to play and to. I think what's really fun about the Sky and Sarah dynamic too, it's like they kind of meet their match on both sides of the spectrum, and there's a lot of fun like competitiveness and tension there, which makes it a lot of fun to play, and it's been really easy to play off of opposite.
Oh, and back at you. I mean, that's been one of the great things from day one. Yeah, because we approached it with such openness and let's play. We sort of like partners in crime, and then so that reads, and it's been a blast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, definitely shows on stage. You guys do a great job together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, is there a lot more pressure on you guys with this being such an iconic show and having there been numerous productions of this done before? What is it like for you guys bringing a newness to the show here at the Hobby Center?
Well, I just did a production of it, very classic Guys and Dolls, and then stepping into this back to back has been amazing because it sort of has a new life to it. And my whole goal was also to leave all the classic traditional and just approach it as a group as something new and exciting, and to work on it together. And I think that really pays off when we're all on the same page and excited to create something new with it.
Yeah, what was interesting about this process, it was really important to me to represent my Latin background not as a caricature, but as a very real person. And I think, it's a difficult line to balance in a show like Guys and Dolls, because Damon Runyon's material tends to be characters, larger than life types of characters. But what I think is great about the Sky and Sarah dynamic is that these are the two characters that can really be as real as possible. And I really just wanted to come from a place of this is a Latin man who recently moved to New York and kind of found his way, made some money, gambling in the seedy underground, but he meets his match in her, and you know, it's an unlikely pair, but he falls madly in love with her, and she does as well, and they kind of are willing to sacrifice certain things that they were so passionately strong about, because they've really truly met their match.
Yeah, and I think that's part of their beautiful arc too, is it is sort of that opposites attract thing, and that they learn and grow from each other's differences, basically, and then it connects them in the end, and it makes the whole arc even larger.
Yeah.
Now, who would have more fun seeing this show, Saints or Sinners? I mean, really.
Sinners.
You know, I think
I enjoyed it. I don't know if that tells you anything. No,
I think there's something for everyone, you know, and I took a lot of pride in the fact that I had a lot of like manly men from like Texas come up and be like, man, this is like my favorite music I've seen in a long time, man. You know, and it's like, you know, I think it has some strong dude elements to it, you know, and guys get to be guys and girls get to be girls, and you know, yes, there is some antiquated sexist viewpoints in this show, and that's kind of a hurdle that's difficult to overcome in our day and age, which I think is great. Yes. I 100% believe in equality, and you know, so that was a little bit difficult to play, and I'll be honest with you, when I was tackling it, I didn't want him to be sleazy. I didn't want him to be kind of an asshole. Sorry for the language, but you know, I'll be honest with you, that was definitely a hurdle that I wanted to overcome. But if I played it in a way that it was because of his circumstances and of his heritage, and he rises above that, then to me that feels like it's a journey that's worth telling.
And that's been also a joy for me, you know, working on it with you, is that you approach it all with a sense of realness, and you know, it's been fun to work with, so that's all.
Well, it is a absolutely wonderful show, and I want you guys to come out and see these two on stage. You will not be disappointed.
Well, there's you know, and there's some iconic songs that, you know, "Luck Be a Lady" that was made famous by Frank Sinatra. I feel a lot of kind of pressure singing that song, you know, it's a lot of fun. And you know, there's some great duets between us, so there's some great comedy pieces. There really is something for everyone. It's one of those iconic pieces of theater that has all the elements really come together to make a great production.
Yeah. And it's a joy to sing, because it's hit after hit after hit, so even when you don't get to sing it, listening over the monitor, I mean, it's amazing music and a wonderful story to get to tell every night.
Well, there you have it, guys. What more reason do you need to get down to the Hobby Center? Come and see Guys and Dolls. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you both so much for talking with us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Well, there you have it, everybody. What more reason do you need to get down here and see this show? I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You're going to have such a good time. You're going to know the songs. It's fantastic. Come to the Hobby Center. Check out Guys and Dolls. It is playing now through June 24th, and you can get your tickets still at tuts.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. This is Ray, Houston Film Fanatics, iHeartRadio, and Sunny 99.1, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.